Hi there, it's Danielle Bradley of Coach with Danielle, and today's video is all about the skill we can learn from a Zamboni driver. That is correct, and this does apply to career, to job search, to the things that I typically talk about for sure. Of course, there's a big piece about mindset as well, but I just wanted to get on here and create this video because the situation that happened this weekend was just so amazing. So here we have this Canadian goalie, basically, David Ayres, that became an overnight internet social media sensation on the weekend on Saturday because during an NHL game, he was used as the emergency backup goalie. So if you haven't heard this story, let me just summarize it very quickly for you, and then I will get into what we can learn from this amazing Zamboni driver and goalie and father and husband and all of that. Just all around great guy. So there was a game between the Toronto Maple Leafs and the Carolina Hurricanes. So I hope I get my facts straight. I'm not a huge hockey fan. I love a good game, but I don't watch hockey every single week. But this situation here is they had this game, they were playing in Toronto, and there's a situation where the two goalies of the Hurricanes got hurt. So they are left with no goalie. And a lot of people thought that, oh, well, then, they just take a regular player and put him in the goal. That is not the rule. The rule that a lot of people didn't even know up until now is that the home team, in this case, the Toronto Maple Leaf, they had to have an emergency goalie on site, ready to go for either team should the need arise. And the need did arise in this case. And there was this guy, David Ayres, who'd been that emergency goalie, I think, for a couple of years. And what it means is that the goalie basically sits there in a room somewhere, in the home team room somewhere, and he's half dressed. He's half ready to go just in case somebody needs a goalie. And so he goes on the ice, and I think it was in the second period, they score 2 goals on him, I believe, right off the bat. Then they go on to break and then come back to the third period. And the Hurricanes ended up winning the game. And it's such an amazing story. But what I want to highlight from that story here that truly applies to any goal that we have in life, to any career goal that we might have, is that what was going on behind the scenes here is that David was ready. He was prepared for a situation like this. He had been practicing with the Toronto Maple Leafs for a long time. He was already half dressed. He was physically ready to take on that role if he needed to. So this is where opportunity and preparation kind of meet. It's not a situation where there's luck. If it's just luck, then something comes along and maybe you're not ready for it. But here, he was prepared in order to be able to leverage that opportunity. And that is so important. And then what ended up happening is after he got scored a couple of times, this is where mindset really comes in, right? He could have told himself, oh my God, I don't belong here. What on earth is going on here? This is horrible. I'm going to embarrass myself. I'm sure that's not what he ended up telling himself. I think it helped that one of the guys on the other team, when they had the break in between the 2 periods, one of the guys just told him, hey, this is your moment. Just have fun with it. Like, we're here for you. And so he had that opportunity where he had people behind him, but also I'm sure he had to think about his own mindset. And the whole idea of just having fun with it probably relaxed him. And then he wasn't focusing on, maybe the lack of confidence that he might have felt in that moment, right? To be thrown in all of a sudden in front of, millions of people watching, to be thrown into a situation where he had to perform. So just having fun with it and kind of relaxing and telling himself really much better thoughts really helped him perform in that situation. I'm going to put it back to you now and ask you, when it comes to your career goals, when it comes to your work life, how can you make sure that you're ready if you were presented with a sudden opportunity just like he was? How can you become that person that is going to be able to meet that opportunity and really shine and be able to leverage it to the maximum? What if you had an opportunity tomorrow to go on a job interview for your ideal role? Would you be ready? If not, then it's so important that you work on that. Also, if you had an opportunity for a promotion at your current job, would you be ready? Would you be mentally prepared to handle that promotion? It's so important to ask ourselves those questions so that we can leverage those opportunities when they come our way, just like Dave Ayres, who is a Zamboni driver and, became that overnight sensation. So comment below this video. Let me know what you think. If you like this video, you're watching on YouTube or on Facebook, like the video, go subscribe to my channel, and I will see you next time. Hope you have a great day.